Good morning. It's Friday, March 20th, 2015. This is the Weather Channel's weather report for the Cottonwood, Sedona area in northern Arizona. As I pan in, you can see what it says. Partly cloudy from 10:30 on to 4 p.m. Then from 4 p.m. onward, it's still partly cloudy all day during the sunlight. And then by 7 when it gets dark, it says clear across the board. So what does that tell us? That they're going to be spraying chemtrails all day long. And at the night, they're going to ease up a little bit. That's what that tells me. Not that there's real clouds in the sky. Not that there's any precipitation. They're going to be spraying to make it partly cloudy. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com and the Evan Fain YouTube channel. Friday, March 20th, 2015. You saw the weather report. They said partly cloudy. It's about 10:45 in the morning. And I've got a lot of blue sky in that eastern section. As I pan north, still no clouds or chemtrails. Just haze. As I get into that eastern sky, you can see how hazy it's getting. And then we do have some cloudoids way in the back. Way in the back. You can see part of a little bit of a grid work back there. You can see that white haze over top of the clouds. See that? And then up here, all we got is some chemtrail wisps left over by some idiot who sprayed this morning. So that's what we got going. So it doesn't look like partly cloudy to me. It looks like mostly sunny with chemtrail activity in the background. That's what that looks like to me. Big bomb there left over from yesterday's grid. Well, there you see it. We're going to keep an eye out and let you know what goes on today. See how they lie. I got this guy. No plume, silver bullet. Still waiting for the plumers to come out and make it partly cloudy. Got ourselves a red bad boy. Right on time. No plume. Surprising. Indigo Skyfold Phase 2 mix. Well, we got ourselves a silver bullet. No plume. Still waiting. And we got another silver bullet going the other way. Imagine that. Right on time. Crisscrossing. He's a little higher up. Indigo Skyfold Phase 2 invisible mix in the works. We got ourselves another silver bullet. I just missed two red bad boys. Couldn't catch them in my viewfinder, just like how that guy just escaped out of my viewfinder. Dang it. Well, briefly we had a silver bullet. Let me see if I can reel them back in. Nope. There we go. I tell you what, we've been seeing a whole shitload of silver bullets and red bad boys. Just haven't been able to reel them in. But this one I got, we're going to see exactly what happens. These tanks are really empty, invisible plume, or what? Because it should have been cloudy. Well, you saw the report. Partly cloudy, and it's none of the sort. But yet these guys are spraying something. Because the time schedule's still the same. And seconds later, I got myself another silver bullet. Man, what is it? In these clear sky days, we see nothing but silver bullets. And it's supposed to be partly cloudy. Saw a couple red bad boys. I know I got one documented. But you gotta feel that that new mix is in the works. Because why else would they be spraying? Something about that 2 o'clock hour. Got ourselves another silver bullet. He heads into the trees. Golly, been non-stop today. Every few minutes. Now we got ourselves a blue bottom silver bullet. Something about this between 2 and 2:30, the silver bullets and the red bad boys come out, but mostly silver bullets. Here we are, we got a silver bullet spraying some plume. First action of the day with live plume. He just turned him on. There you see it. Look at the plume come out of that thing. So there's the evidence, people. And lo and behold, between 2 and 2:30, we got a red bad boy. These guys have been out all day long. There hasn't been any quietness here in the sky. It's just all noise from jets. And there's no plume. Think about that. Same jets, same patterns. It's the invisible plume. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and look at this blue bottom. Look at the size of him. No plume, like all day long. And we'll just see what happens later tonight. But look at that blue bottom. Okay, it's about 5 p.m. I'm looking into that western sky. Sun white, but with a little bit of a yellow ring. The haze is immense on those mountains. So that means I'm in it as well. It's almost as if it's lit up. Say, well, it's just a shadow the way it looks. No, it's not. It's glowing. And you can see the soot. What is the soot? Shit that falls out of the sky. So I pan into that northern sector. Got a little bit of a break up there. A little bit of something there. But as I keep panning, this is far from partly cloudy, like they said. Some clouds way in the back horizon, way back there. I don't even know if you, yeah, there they are. Cartoonish. You can see that haze all the way around that horizon. Then we got this bomb. The last remnants of the grid. Wow. You can see that white haze on the top where they sprayed over the thicker cloudoids. Try to push that crap down. You can see how it's coming out of that bottom. Wow. You can see it collapse into chunks, and then the chunks break off into that soot way in the back. And then people all are sick. They go to their doctor, they try to pawn it off as an allergy, but it's really not. We call it the soot. You got coughing and stuff. Yeah, you got the soot. And they say, what's the soot? Well, it's a word we came up with. It's pneumosootitis, inflammation of the lung from the soot. And then once it goes beyond that, you end up with pneumosoodosis, which is chronic, and you're coughing every day because you're breathing this crap in. You see how they ended that end of the edge of the grid there? See how they try to push it all together? See how they did that? So you see that lighter stuff on the top trying to just collapse it all together. See that? They just wisp it on, and then they connect the dots. Basically what they do. Oh boy. As the sun slowly sets into the west, let me pan over here. Let me just show you what's up in that western sky. Yeah, nothing. Anyway, as I pan to that southern sky, you got a little bit of some grid work back in there, see it? And as I pan over, it gets a lot bigger and a lot bigger. Let me pan it back. Look at that. Look at that stuff falling out of that clump. See, it gives the people illusion that those clouds up there are real, and then they fall apart and you can see the soot underneath it. Just falling right out of those things. They really got it pretty good. Look at down in there. Look at that. My God, look at that. Get a good look. Get a damn good look at that crap. All falling out of the bottom of that. Then as I back it off, okay, look at this. Up in here, from the top of that bomb,
People say, oh yeah, up here, look, it's beautiful clouds up there. No, it's not. Look at the edge. You can see the top edge already starting to collapse, and then this bottom part's already collapsed with the soot falling. Look at, you can see the bottom of the soot, then this soot here. It's all for the illusion. Look at this soot down in there. I mean, come on. They think they're fooling me and us and the people that follow this. And you can tell this is ready to collapse real soon here. It's just warm enough where as soon as it gets a little colder, that'll drop out. As well as all these, you know, in a line again. See how they're all in a line? They look like somebody took a shit in the sky. Those are turds. Boom, 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 boom. But anyway, try to bring some humor to the show. As I go into that northern sky, pretty clear. So the partly cloudy scheme, unless you consider that partly cloudy, which we didn't really see too much of today, but some of it, isn't that something? Look at that stuff. I just can't get my eyes off that. This will be the last transmission, but every time I say that, something good will happen. What I mean good is something, you know, out of the ordinary usually happens. Maybe a tanker or something will come flying by. But anyway, have a good night. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com, and the Evan Fain YouTube channel. And as soon as I get ready to head in, we got this guy spraying some plume. I lost him. There he is. But you can see it just never ends. Well, like I said, it never ends. We got a red bad boy to finish off tonight. You can see how the one wing looks cloaked. See if I can bring him in a little better. In any event, still spraying. And just moments later, we got another red bad boy. They think they can hide. Look how that wing is almost cloaked. Doesn't that look odd? Let me see if I can bring him in. Isn't that interesting? Wow. Well, red bad boy.